The gentleman from Wisconsin is recognized for how many minutes?
Mr. Speaker, there's so much irony surrounding this bill here. First of all, everybody knows that this bill is not going anywhere because the Senate already defeated a cheaper version because it created a huge deficit. I have a score from the Congressional Budget Office, which I'll insert in the record. It says this thing raised the deficit by $210 billion. What's more ironic is that the majority, which put in this huge pay-go system, has just swept it aside and has decided to say, nope, the CBO is wrong, this doesn't increase the deficit, it costs nothing. Why did they do that? They did that because they're trying to pass this health care bill and suggest that it doesn't cost anything. I have a letter from the CBO today that simply says, when you merge these bills together, because they are together, in fact, this Doc Fix bill was in the original bill in the first place, that it raises the deficit now and into the future. It adds more than many dimes to the deficit now and into the future. It breaks the President's pledge and promise on health care reform will be conducted. And what's even more ironic are the doctors who are telling us to fix this, and we all want to fix this, is that we can't even bring a bill to the floor to fix it without raising the deficit. That's irony. What I also find especially ironic are that some physicians say fix this, but then create this new system, which is to basically have Medicare for everybody else. So if they think the SGR is a problem now, just wait till you'll see this system writ large throughout all of American health care. That is a mistake. We should do this in a bipartisan way, fix it without cranking a huge hole in the deficit, and if the majority would have allowed us to bring a bill to the floor to do that, we could have done just that. It's cynical. We know this bill is not going anywhere, so let's get back to work and fix this problem without cranking up a huge hole in the deficit.